Hi, my name is Hootie. We were introduced to Erin Millar about 3 months ago for our case. I have a little girl. She just turned 5. And her biological father was taking me and my husband to court for violation of visitation. And he hadn't even seen her for 3.5 years. My husband and Brinkley had a really great relationship, and she started calling him dad, like on her own. And we just wanted to build our family, and we were going to represent ourselves, and there was just so much involved, you know what I mean? And then my husband was like, this is our daughter, you know, this is her livelihood, this is something that's so important. My boss actually referred me to Erin, and I started telling him about my situation, and he teared up, and he was like, you know, this is really personal to me too. My heart really goes out to your husband, because he's like, when I first met my wife, she had kids too, so just right there, like, even now, still, you know what I mean? It's like, I knew that that's who our lawyer should be. I've had lawyers in the past where they just send you a bunch of paperwork and it's not personal, you know what I mean? He had my email address, he had my phone number, he said I could call him at any time, you know, and it was literally any time, up until the day of the trial. Kenzie, Barb, and him, all three of them, it was very timely. I would email something, if it was 10 o'clock at night, I would get an email right back, whether it was from Barb or Kenzie or from Erin. He was just talking to me on a level that I understood. We honestly felt like we were friends. As far as like our invoice and the breakdown of where the money that we were paying him where it was going, that was always documented like to a T, like perfect, like I knew exactly where every penny was going, and there was never a question of like, okay, we just paid him X amount of dollars, like where's it going? I always knew. I thought it was pretty reasonable based on like what happened, like a termination and an adoption for that amount of money we would have paid double. He had like a mock trial for us. He's like, please you don't have to lie, because the truth is gonna come out and it's gonna make this case right. So I really like that about him too, because I could just tell like his character and who he is and who he represents. It gives me actual like peace and faith in the system. Even when we got into court, like we're up there and he started saying things, and I was like, oh my gosh, like my husband and I are writing down like on our little notepad, he's like, he's good. Like my husband's like, he's good. I would recommend him for anybody. He changed our life.